Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm excited to do is going to be a new Will I Buy It. This is my series that I post every Wednesday where I chat with you over all the new makeup releases that have been announced. I talk about what I'm interested in buying and what I'm not so interested in buying. If you are new here, welcome. I would love if you would subscribe. I like to chat about makeup and try makeup and just talk about all things beauty. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, welcome. So I always start my videos with an outfit of the day. I'm kind of casual today. I'm stepping over Aries, there she is. I just have on these ripped jeans from Target. These flip-flops are the Lauren Conrad line that's available at Kohl's. And then, I don't know, this is like a sweater vest. I think I might have gotten it from like Forever 21. Nope, I got it from Amazon. Sure did. Got it from Amazon. This is like a quarantine purchase. And I do always link everything that I'm wearing down below. All of my makeup is always linked down there. Clothes, jewelry, anything like that is always linked in my description box. But I did do a little bit of filming on this. I did a full face for my TikTok, which is by Samantha March, because I did a full face with less than 10 products. And then I did also film the eye look for my Instagram, which is March Beauty Word, and I used the new Hindash Monochromance palette, I'll say that correctly. And I mean, it's on my eyes. I have contour, a bronzer, a blush on. I have the eyeliner from the Hindash collection, a lip liner. I've been trying out these products and I've been super impressed with them, and I really love the monochromatic purple look that I did today. So that tutorial will be going up on my Instagram. I do have pretty bad allergies today, so if you notice my voice is a little bit funky, the Vegas winds are just pure insanity, and I got a reprieve for a year with my allergies once I moved here from Iowa, but now that my system is apparently adjusted to Vegas, I have allergies again, which is great. One just quick personal note that I want to say as well. I do feel like I'm a little bit off in this video, and you might notice it, and I tend to get questions. My divorce was finalized yesterday. So I'm filming this on Tuesday like I normally do. We had our divorce hearing yesterday, and everything is now legal and finalized and official. Obviously, even though we separated a year ago, but divorce is a pretty long process when you have assets and you're splitting them, and there's a 90-day waiting period in Iowa, all these things. But it was official. So I'm just like kind of having like an on and off time. You know, obviously it's like, I knew it was gonna happen and it's for the best. But still, it's kind of, you know, some weird mixed emotions that goes on. Hi Aries, I know, I see you baby girl. I'm planning to do a video shortly as well, just kind of chatting about my first year living in Vegas, since I just hit my 1 year mark. And then I'm also just kind of talking about a divorce being finalized and, you know, how that feels. So that will be coming soon. Not quite yet, because it's still a little bit hard for me to talk about. But just wanted to throw those out there. So I'm gonna scoot over because I am gonna add in some photos. I always link all of the accounts that I am reading from down below as well. So let's see, where shall we start? Let's start with bronzers, because I want to cheer up, and I feel like bronzers always cheer me up. So I definitely got a ton of tags on this new bronzer that's available now from Dior. This is the Dior Forever Natural Bronze Dior Riviera bronzer. Dior Riviera bronzer, something along those lines. Someone just placed an order, so I always get really excited when my computer goes off like that. So this is gonna be limited edition. I really enjoy like the Christian Dior imprint. It says it's infused with pansy flower. That's nice. It says it blends like a dream, whether you're contouring or simply warming up the complexion. This is in warm bronze, and it's gonna be $48. So let me just double check, because I have the Dior Forever bronzer, and this is in warm bronze. It just had the Dior, like just Dior on there, not like the imprint like it does. But that kind of answers my question of will I buy it or not. I'm not gonna buy it just for that, and because that is limited edition. Honestly, if I didn't already have that bronzer, I could see myself picking it up. I love bronzer, I like Dior makeup, but I have it, and it's gonna take me forever to go through a bronzer. I will say that I really do like it. If you're curious about buying it or not, the Dior bronzer is one of my favorites. I really enjoy it. It really does blend out beautifully. It looks very natural on the skin, but I'm just not that person that like, I need to buy something just because like the packaging is different or things like that. That's just not really my vibe. I try to keep my collection smaller if I can. So it's gonna be a pass for me. Let's go to the flip side and talk about an affordable bronzer that's coming out. Also got a lot of tags on this because you guys know I love bronzer. This is from L'Oreal. This is their Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear soft. This is a long name. This is what I'm reading. Infallible, up to 24 hour, fresh wear, soft matte, long wear bronzer. Is that really the full name, or is this, well, that's what the packaging says. Interesting. So these are gonna be $12.69 each, so obviously very different from $48. There's 8 soft matte shades. So I enjoy it. Like, I get the Dior one is like their limited edition. I don't know, like, if that's why they just had the one shade, but there are other bronzers available in that Dior line. For this one, I do like the shade range on it. So again, it has the 8 different shades, and I think that looks really nice. Like, I don't look at this picture and see any that look exactly like each other. So I can appreciate that. I'm always down to test out a bronzer. My makeup preferences do lean more high-end. Like, I tend to shop more from Sephora than I do Ulta Beauty, but heck, like, I don't mind a good drugstore product. I just mentioned the Milani Highly Rated Mascara as my top product for my March ranking video, which was my last video that went up. I mean, I don't mind testing them out, so that might be something something for me to try. From Danessa Myricks, this was just announced, joining the Yummy Skin family. This is the Blurring Balm Powder for face and eyes. Let me keep reading. A texture reducing, coverage boosting, blurring balm balances oils throughout the day while maintaining hydration. For the shades, there's 1 universal shade, then there's 10 tinted shades. So this can be used to prime, highlight, contour, set, wear alone. This is very interesting. Will be available April 29th on the website and on retailers. One thing that I appreciate about Danessa Myricks is I feel like I never know what they're going to come out with, and they have very interesting products. Like, not every single one is more unique to the line, but they have those products that I feel like are a little bit more unique. Now, in my last trying new makeup, I did demo the Yummy Skin foundation, and it just hasn't been a favorite of mine. I've tried it several different ways. I've tried it hands, brushes, sponges. I've tried it with different primers. I've tried a lot of foundation. I've tried a tiny bit of foundation. I just don't quite seem to love it. The only thing that would save that foundation for me was when I used the Dior Powder No Powder on top, because the Dior Powder No Powder can basically save anything. So I wasn't a huge fan of that. So I started to get some tags on this one, and a lot of people were saying, like, maybe I'll like this more than the Yummy Skin foundation. I'm curious because I just don't know if I fully understand what it can do, and how I like to say how I see myself in this makeup world is I'm just kind of more of like your regular gal on the internet who plays with their dog and writes books, and then also just really likes makeup. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not particularly like trying to be uniquely skilled with makeup by any means. I just like to chat about it like a regular consumer, I guess. And so this is what I'm wondering, if I would be able to get this product and if I would recommend it to an audience who is similar to me. Does that make sense? Because I don't know. I look at this and I'm like, I'm not sure I get it. I feel like I would need to watch a video or 7 on it and see how other people are doing it and see if I could figure it out. But it's one of those that it's like, if I could figure it out, then I could recommend it to someone who, again, isn't a like pro level at makeup, maybe doesn't have the most amount of time, the most amount of space for a huge makeup collection, that sort of thing. So I don't know, like, I'm down to try it. I don't see a price on it yet, but I don't know, I'm kind of nervous about it at the same time. Would you want to see me demo it? I definitely could. I'm just kind of like, ooh, could end badly. YSL is coming out with some limited edition packaging themselves. This is for the Le Cushion Creux de Pooh packaging. No chance I said that correctly. It's available in Asia now. I'm not sure when it's going to be coming over here, but it's the black crinkled leather effect packaging. I've been seeing this because when Angelica Nikves was visiting me, we stopped at a YSL shop here, and then we also were looking at some YSL when we did our trip with Sigma Beauty to Minnesota, and she was saying that she really liked this in New Style because there was like some purses that had this particular like packaging on it as well. There's a purse in this picture. The actual product inside, it's an ultralight cushion liquid formula, promising an all-day luminous matte finish with flawless coverage. I'm really not into cushion foundations. They really had a moment a few years ago on YouTube, and I think it was it from L'Oreal that I was using that one, and then I was like, you know what, this actually just like isn't my favorite. So I don't really use them anymore. I don't know, maybe I should like try, should I? I'm like, stopping myself. I'm like, should I try one again? Because obviously your makeup preferences change and you love something one day and 2 years later you don't like it and then 2 years later you love it again. Like you just never know. But for that one, for that particular one with YSL, I know that I'm good to skip on it. All right, you know, I got some tags. I got some tags on Colourpop, but I'm not gonna lie when I say it, I was slightly disappointed in you all because I didn't feel like I got that many tags being like, does Sam know who Winnie the Pooh is? Like, did you just assume that I knew who Winnie the Pooh was? Because I mean, you'd be right. Like, I do know who Winnie the Pooh is. And I know that I've seen the movie like when I was like a child, but I believe it was my sister that really liked the movie, or I think she really liked Piglet. I feel like my sister really liked pigs at one point. Gina, if you're watching. But when I saw this collection come out, I mean, I have to say, I feel like with so many of us, I was like, that's adorable. Like, that's super cute. Am I a huge Winnie the Pooh fan? No. Also, why do I feel like I've already had this conversation? Did someone else do a Winnie the Pooh collab? Or was it like sneak peek that Colourpop was gonna do one? I can't remember. There's always so much makeup. These videos are literally 20 to 40 minutes every single Wednesday about new makeup. It's crazy. But this is Sweet as Can Be. All right, so the eyeshadow palette, once again, this is one of those where I feel like people are gonna be really excited about it. If I get this in PR, would you want a video on it? Let me know. I'll see how the comment section is going because I do usually get Colourpop PR. Not always, sometimes it's not super fast or in a timely manner, but if I get it, let me know if you'd want to see a video on it. I'll say though, when I saw the inside of the palette, I was like, okay, like I get it and it's cute and like the softer colors and it's springtime and I understand, but it wasn't something that I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I almost wish, like the packaging is yellow, I almost wish there was like a little bit more yellow in there. There's like the one matte shade and then maybe, I like yellow, I like wearing yellow eyeshadow, so I think that's where my mind was going, and just something about the honey, that's where my mind thought it was gonna go with the Winnie the Pooh collection. I still think those shades are cute. It's just one of those that I think I had something different in my mind, so when I saw the inside, I was like, okay. I mean, it's still a cute collection, and you know, they have this Honey Pot Lip Mask Scrub and Mask and Scrub duo. That's super adorable. So this collection is gonna launch on April 21st. Eyeshadow palette's gonna be $18. There's 3 Super Shock cheeks, gonna be $10 each or $27 for the set. There's a Luxe Gloss Trio, $10 each, $27 for the set. The PR box will be $92, or the full collection without the PR box is $88. Again, available April 21st. I still like this one. I still think that it looks adorable. I'm not gonna say cute. I still think that it looks adorable. I think maybe if I was a little bit more like on Winnie the Pooh, like I can see Winnie the Pooh lovers like wanting to snatch this one up. I still want to try it. Would it be something that I would 100% buy? It is $18, which is a good price. I could see myself trying it. Also, the Super Shock cheeks, I do like those a lot from Colourpop, so curious about those. I do see in the PR package, it looks like there's a little Winnie the Pooh with it, which if I get it in PR and I could give that to Aries, I just would love that so much. We all know how much she loved her Baby Yoda when that became available. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on it. Again, if I get it, would you want to see a look with it? Definitely let me know, because I could do a full video on the collection. It was like right there for me. It was like so close for me to like really do a double take, but I just did like a half take. Laura Mercier just came out with a new product, and they sent me the different shades of them, and this I was like kind of confused about when I got it, because this is a tinted moisturizer blush. So when I first pulled it out and I saw tinted moisturizer, I was like, okay, and then I saw blush and I was like, hold up. This brings the same skincare meets makeup magic to a new effortless blush formula. So it's supposed to give you weightless tinted hydration, 14 adaptable shades. All right, so these retail, looks like for $28. So I got sent 5 of the shades. So I really want to try these. I was actually planning to try them today and film it, but I used, again, that full palette from Hindash for my eyes and my cheeks. But I'm gonna give these a shot. Would this be something that I would buy on my own? Probably not. I don't mind liquid products, but I don't stock up on them a ton. I tend to go for more cream. And Laura Mercier doesn't necessarily have products that I'm like, oh my gosh, these are like holy grails, but I'm curious to give them a try, especially for a summer. Like if they really give, I don't know, kind of this like glowy flush look, I wonder if I might like it. Like I said, I always link everything that I'm talking about down below. I do use affiliate links, so I like to point that out and say if you use them, then I thank you so much, because it just helps support my channel. But yeah, I'm curious to try those out, wondering if anyone has tried them. Another collaboration I see coming out, this is with HipDot and Jojo Siwa. So in this one, we have 2 pigment and glitter palettes. These are $18 each. Also a lip trio, and this is going to be $20. All right, so this is very colorful. Like the lipstick shades are very colorful. The palettes are very colorful. The one with like the pinks, I think that looks really pretty. And then there's a pop of like a neon yellow and then a glittery shade in there. I think it looks fun. You know who Jojo Siwa is. So to me, like looking at this, I think a lot of like colorful and just like bright and like sparkly. That's what I think of when I think of Jojo. So I feel like the collaboration really embodies that. I like that it's not a huge one. You have a couple palettes to choose from, the lip trio that you can grab. So I like that it's not super overwhelming and seems to really speak to her. Looks like it has her photo on it. I mean, this isn't something that I'm gonna purchase or that I like am losing my mind over, but I can see a lot of people like really wanting to grab this one. A collection that is really catching my attention, and I love that it was actually Angie was the first tag that I saw in it, and she said this has March Beauty word written all over it on Instagram. This is from Dose of Colors, and this is their new Truffle collection. Who remembers Truffle from Dose of Colors, and how many people loved that shade, your girl included? And it was, I mean, it was like all the rage for a while, and Dose of Colors is like making this comeback. So I recently bought their Golden Hour palette. They came out with a new Baked Browns palette and then also this Golden Hour palette, and I could not resist the Golden Hour. So I purchased that one from the Dose of Colors website. I should have a tutorial with it up on my Instagram once again, and I was wearing it in my last video, the Makeup Monthly for the month of March. And so now they're coming out with this Truffle collection. So they're kind of like revamping on their old favorites, but I like that they're not just, like, I got a little bit worried when I saw the Baked Browns too, because I was like, are they just re-releasing old palettes? But then Golden Hour was different, and now we have this Truffle collection. So this is going to include an eyeshadow palette, a lip set, the Truffle Glitz Gloss, the liquid lipstick, and a Truffle blush. Will be available April 19th on the website. Wait, is this available now? Wait, I didn't realize it was the 19th. Wait, it's available now on that website. Why, it says it's all limited edition? Oh, they even have a hoodie? That's cute, Team Truffle, that's fun. Why is all of this limited edition? See, I don't love limited edition. It's not something that, I know some people see limited edition, they're like, I have to have it. For me, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it's part of like my reviewer vibes. I did my own hair today, so like don't judge it too much. I don't know if it's like my reviewer vibes of like, it'll only be in stock for so long and then I want to keep wearing it, but then others like get sad because they either didn't get it or they can't get it anymore. I don't know, does that make me want to get it? I'm not using liquid lipsticks as much these days. Should I just get the maybe I should just get the eyeshadow palette. I've bought so many palettes recently, it's ridiculous. And then I kind of want to try that blush. It looks like it might be too light on me though, especially as we enter into, I don't know, a satin warm pink. I feel like looking at it on the website, I feel like the blush might be too light for me. It's usually not a part of the segment where I decide if I'm buying it right at this exact moment, but I didn't realize that it was available now. What's funny about this series that I started way back in the day was I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more off the cuff. And sometimes I wouldn't even look too closely at collections that were coming out because I wanted it to be more of like, you're sitting down with a friend, you're like, oh look, this just came out, what do you think of it? And getting my thoughts that way, and not like studying for too long and like figuring out my thoughts. That's kind of how I wanted the series to go, because again, like that's just kind of how I view myself, as like, you're just gal pal that's sitting down talking about makeup. So now that I'm sitting here and I'm trying to actually decide like, am I gonna hit checkout? What am I gonna do here? The limited edition throws me off. If it didn't say that, I think I would actually probably have already bought it, and now I think that that blush looks too light for me. It doesn't look like you can buy, I would just want the gloss, and it doesn't look like you can buy that separately. I'm kind of bummed about this. If you would really want to see the eyeshadow palette, let me know and I could buy it, you know, as this video goes up. I just don't think that I'm gonna do I'm gonna wear the liquid lipstick very often. I really don't, I'm not wearing those as much at this moment. I think the blush is gonna be too light for me. Okay, so that's it. That's my final answer. That's what we've decided. If I hadn't have bought so many palettes recently, I still need to find time to get to Sephora to exchange my Patrick Ta because it came broken. The Hindash, the Sigma New Mod, I bought the Dose of Colors, I bought the pastel palette from Natasha. Like, I have so many palettes right now, and I owe like reviews ASAP and all of these like demos and tutorials on them. But if you really want me to add Dose of Colors Truffle, I would do it. I would do it for you. I would do it for you. So let me know in the comments what you think. That was a very stressful few moments there, but I'm glad we could have that moment together. Ooh, I haven't talked about these yet. And so I have screenshots in my phone when I get tagged on something or when I'm going through accounts. I screenshot things, and literally my eyes kept passing over this because I thought it just like was not intriguing to me at all. But this is from Huda Beauty, and I have some thoughts. These are the new Color Block Obsessions palettes. So there's 2 palettes with matte metallics, dazzling baked flake shadows, and debossed water activated cake liners. These are $29 each. They're available now on the website. You're not gonna see me running to the website right now to decide if I'm gonna buy these because the answer is definitely no. I like color. I'm wearing purple all over my eyes today, but like we've decided, I really do like more of monochromatic looks versus color on color on color in eyeshadow palettes. That's why I'm really, really enjoying this one from Hindash because that's like how the palette is set up. With this, I'm like, I look at this and I'm just like, no, this isn't for me. I think it's interesting. You have like the duo liner there. You have cake liners within the palettes, and I like to use eyeshadows as liners, so that's fun. When I first saw this, I definitely did not think it was Huda Beauty. I thought maybe it was Makeup Revolution. I thought maybe they were doing like, I don't know why I thought of like a sports collab popped into my head right away when I looked at this, but I definitely, when I like actually pulled up the rest of the post and I was looking and I saw Huda Beauty, I was like, really? The packaging throws me off a little bit. I feel like with Huda Beauty, she just usually has more, not necessarily like luxe packaging, but just a little bit more sleek, maybe is the word that I'm trying to think of. And this, I just feel looks like Makeup Revolution, like could have been Colourpop. I mean, I did not think that this was gonna be Huda Beauty. I tend to like her Obsessions palettes, I will say that, but again, with the colors in here, it's just, it's not gonna be for me. It's just a little bit more on the bolder side, which isn't necessarily my makeup vibes. So I don't know, that one was a little bit surprising to me. I see a couple new releases coming from NYX Cosmetics. One is their cult favorite Butter Gloss is now available in a clear shade. So this is $5. It's in Sugar Gloss is the name. It's a glossy finish with a non-sticky shine. I can't believe the Butter Gloss never had a clear shade. I also remember when the Butter Gloss from NYX was just like such a huge thing. I mean, I had what shade? Oh my gosh, what were the shades? Fortune Cookie. I feel like I had Fortune Cookie, and I'm trying to think of another one. It was like you would go and like hunt down these glosses because everyone was loving them so much. I actually don't prefer clear gloss. That's not really my jam. I like a gloss with a little bit more color to it, so that one's not going to be for me. But they are also coming out with new releases. This is the Wonder Stick. So this is their dual-ended contour and highlight stick for $14. I think these, yeah, it says look who's back. I think these used to be a thing because I feel like I have bought one. I believe like these got a lot of hype on the internet as well, so I'm pretty sure I had one of those. And then there's also a dual-ended blush stick, again for $14. I would not be opposed to trying them out. The blushes, like, I don't mind. It says first apply the dark shade where you would usually contour to shape, then apply the light shade to the top of cheekbones to add colors. These are both $14. I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't be against trying one of these out. I like cream products. I'd be against trying one of those out, you know, for old time's sake. This collection was just announced. So I did see that Jaclyn Cosmetics was supposed to be announcing something new, but here we go. So you're gonna get my thoughts on it. So we have, to celebrate Mother's Day, Jaclyn Hill is going to collab with her mom. So this is Jaclyn x Robin. This is the Luxe Legacy Collection. So there's an eyeshadow palette, 20 pans, or 20 shades, $49. There's an eyeshadow primer, there's eye pencils, a setting spray for $28, a loose setting powder in 6 shades for $30, the Pout Spoken liquid lipsticks, and the Dear Mom eyeshadow palette. Again, 20 shades, $49 with a personal touch of Jaclyn and Robin designed packaging exclusive on the site. All right, will be available April 24th on their website and also at Ulta Beauty. So, okay, so that's nice. I know that Jaclyn Hill and her mother have a very special relationship. I know that she, you know, was able to bring her mom on as part of her team, which I think is a really cool thing. I think Robin has had a lot to do with Jaclyn's YouTube channel and business and branding and success, and that's amazing. Her mother's also really beautiful, so that's fine. Okay, let me kind of swipe through. Okay, cute. Oh, nice photo of the two of them. Oh, that's sweet. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, I saw briefly the night before of her saying like, I'm so excited. You know, I've been wanting to do this for so long. I saw some people guess like maybe something to do with the bridal line since she is engaged. I really wasn't sure. I don't know why I didn't think her mom. I think that's really sweet. How nice to be able to do that together. Okay, so for the eyeshadow palette, you know, it's a lot of cool tones. It's a bigger palette with the 20 shades. I like something a little bit smaller. It's not something, you know, just like sitting here. I guess, I don't know, maybe I'll watch it back. But as I was scrolling through, like I don't feel like my eyes like lit up. Like I was like, oh my gosh, this palette. I just don't think it's necessarily for me. And maybe if it was smaller, I like the cool tones. But I've bought a lot of eyeshadow palettes that really are catching my attention and wanting to try out some of the new ones that just called to me a little bit more. I haven't tried any of the lip products from Jaclyn Cosmetics. I don't hear a ton about them. Again, I don't wear liquid lipsticks as much these days, so I'm not super interested in that. I don't know why like the setting spray sticks out to me, but I like the one from Morphe, so I'm just wondering how close the one from Jaclyn Cosmetics is gonna be, if I can like be honest with you, because I really do like that one. I just don't really love Morphe, so I don't like to repurchase it. Again, Jaclyn isn't someone who I follow super closely like I did back in my early days, and I haven't really like I bought the lipsticks from the first launch and then I kind of backed away from Jaclyn Cosmetics because that just, you know, wasn't a great experience for me. So I haven't tried a lot yet from the brand, and I can't say you were like watching my reactions. Again, as I was saying, that was funny how I was talking about it and then it actually did get to happen. So you got to see my reaction, and I don't feel like I was overly like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. So that usually tells me, you know, there's enough makeup out there. I need to buy the products that really do interest me and catch my attention, because otherwise like I could just spend so much money on makeup, it would just be ridiculous, and my apartment would be overflowing, and I would have to throw away my dog's toys and she would be upset with me. So, you know, it's just it's gonna be a no for me. So just a couple things to finish this off. It looks like Odin's Eye has some mystery boxes that are out. These were for Easter. It's going to end as this video goes live. So it's going to end on April 20th. In the mystery boxes, you can get $45 and it'll be $90 worth of product, or $75 and it'll be $107 worth of product. A $45 box will contain no less than 4 products. The $75 no less than 8 products. There is going to be free shipping on all the mystery boxes. So those are available now. I have been trying the Odin's Eye for a while now, and they've done some really exciting collaborations like with Annette's Makeup Corner and Angelica Nyqvist, which I've been able to try out, and they've been fantastic. I did also just get an affiliate code with Odin's Eye, so I'm really excited about that. That code is just Samantha, and that will get you the discount on the website. So I'm really, really excited. I reached out to them and I was like, I just wanted to ask, and they were so nice and they said yes. So I'm really thrilled about that because I enjoy trying their products so much. If you saw when Angie did my makeup, she also used the Hella palette in there, and I think that it's beautiful. So if you are interested in trying out Odin's Eye, or you're making a purchase, or you do want to grab the mystery box before they are gone, you can use the affiliate code Samantha at checkout. So wanted to mention that one from Odin's Eye. And then just the last thing that I saw here is from Too Faced, and this is their new Fluff and Hold Laminating Brow Wax. So it's a laminating liquid wax formula to add volume, texture, total control to give you the fluffy, perfectly polished brows. It's going to be $25. I don't use products like this a lot. Again, Angie did more of like that fluffy brow look on me when she did my makeup for my YouTube channel. I don't know, I was like trying to watch how she did it when she was editing. I was trying to watch. I just don't feel like I would do them the best on myself, but maybe one day I'll give it a shot, but probably not something that I need. Also, again, it's funny that this popped up now because I was talking to one of my girlfriends last night and she was like, I just bought this new brow pencil and I really don't like it. And I said, which one was it? And she said, it's from the pink line. And my popped Benefit. Like I was like, Benefit? They have a lot of pink packaging. And she goes, no, Too Faced. And I was like, oh, it's not this product. It was a brow pencil, I believe, that she was talking about, but she did not have good things to say about it. So when I was going through and I saw this one, I was like, oh, that kind of like gives me a good chuckle. Other than that, that is going to be it for this week's Will I Buy It video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear all of your thoughts, of course, in the comments. And as always, if you enjoyed this one, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video.